Today we're going to look at survival paracord by a company called PSKOOK. Stick around, let's take a look at this together. I've got some survival paracord here. This is green. This is from a company called PSKOOK. It's a PSKOOK. They are a Chinese manufacturer of survival products. Besides the paracord, they also make like a survival keychain that's got some paracord on it, a ferro rod, striker, whistle, those sorts of things. They also make a fire making necklace. It's basically just paracord with some with a small piece of ferro rod on it and a striker. And they also make a pretty unique bow drill set, and I believe Brian over at English Mountain Outdoors has a video on that, so go check them out if you're interested. It's a pretty unique setup. It's a little different than what you are used to seeing. So yes, they sent me this. It's 100 feet of their paracord survival cord. I was told they make two different versions. They make one that is 380 pound strength, and then one that is your standard 550 pound strength. The difference is the inner strands of the 380 are polyester, whereas the inner strands of the 550 are nylon. So that's the difference. So what is it, and what do you get? So I've cut a few pieces off here just to kind of look at some of this stuff. So there's a piece I cut right there. And what you get is see if I can find it all here. You get the standard 7 inner strands. And like I said, this is the 380 version, so these are polyester, not nylon. You also get this red fire tinder. It's basically just some sort of waxed tinder, similar to the 550 fire cord that Live Fire makes. You also get, where is it here? You get fishing line, which I am told is 40-pound test. How well that's showing up right there. And you get some cotton thread. So if you want to do some sewing to repair gear, so you get that. So the thread, the fishing line, and the fire cord. So I want to do a little bit of testing with this, but before I do, one of the big questions I have on a lot of this stuff is, how easy does this all come apart? And how easy is it to save the paracord? So it's nice that you have the fire cord and that stuff, but you know, what if you want to pull the fire cord out but save the paracord itself? So I know I've already started this here. Let's grab with this. So if you're just interested in the fire aspect of it, you're not going to cut a huge length of it because you don't need much to get your tinder. So let's try and fold all of this back. See how easy it is to fish just the fire cord out. That didn't go too bad. Yeah, the paracord's intact. So you could still use this, you know, as a zipper pull or something like that. Here's there's the strand of fire cord right there. we'll go out and, I wanted to go outside, but it's raining, so we'll go out in the garage and see how well this lights up with the ferro rod. The next question I have, and I think this is a bigger question, is you've got your paracord and you need to utilize the fishing line that's in here. Now, as opposed to just a small piece, if you end up having to toss out this much paracord, that's no big deal. But if you need the fishing line, you need several feet of it. And obviously you don't want to waste all of your paracord to pull out the fishing line. So I've got a piece here, it's not very big, it's about 6 foot. And I want to see if I can just pull the fishing line out without wasting the rest of the paracord. So let's see if we can find, there it is right there. See how easy this is to do. I'm thinking it's not going to be very easy. Get this on camera here. There we go. Once I got a fair amount of that, it actually didn't go that bad. So there's our fishing line. And for the most part, the paracord is intact. Obviously, an inch or so pulled through, so you lose a little bit, but that actually didn't go quite that bad. Let's head out in the garage and see how some of this stuff performs. Alright, so I've taken that strand and fluffed it up as best I could. Fluffed up actually pretty nice. Let's see how it takes a spark. That went really easy. And it's obviously some type of wax coated thread, so it burns pretty well. That was pretty good. And that was only like 1.5 inches or 2 inches of that, so that's not bad. Alright, so like you just saw, with it being all fluffed up, it burned really well. It's, like I said, a wax product, so it doesn't have that same kind of chemical odor as the live fire, the 550 Paracord does. You make a couple of, grab 3 or 4 inches of it and fluff it up really well. That'll give you a really nice tinder bundle. I think it's going to work really well. Getting the fishing line out of it, it's not impossible. Like I said, that was about 6 foot. So, you probably will need more than that, to have usable length of fishing line. But it's possible. You just got to take your time, be pretty careful. But I feel fairly comfortable you can get the fishing line out without ruining the rest of the paracord and making it unusable. So uses for this, besides the obvious, lashings, tying things together, shelter building, that sort of stuff. Some of the other things you can do with a cord like this. I made this paracord bracelet here out of this material. Worked real easy. Again, this is the 380 pounds, so the cord worked pretty well. I'm not sure how much stiffer the 550 would be. I don't think it would be much stiffer, but I don't know. I don't have a sample of it. Also would work well with knife lanyards, giving you not just the paracord that you would normally have with a lanyard, but also the fire cord and the fishing line, the cotton string. What are other things you can do with it? Zipper pulls. Again, the zipper pull is only a few inches of the paracord, so you're not going to get much use out of the fishing line, but you do have the fire tinder ability. If you notice on this ferro rod here, I made this type of lanyard that secures the striker, and this is the live fire 550 fire cord, and it definitely has a chemical odor to it, where this does not, which is nice. So that's what I've got for you. This is the Paracord Survivor cord from PSKOOK. I will put a link in the description box to the Amazon link where you can purchase this stuff at. So there you go. This is PA Outdoors. Please like, share, comment on this video. Subscribe to my channel. Hit the little bell icon to receive updates when I upload new videos so you don't miss any content. Get outdoors, enjoy yourself, but remember, be safe out there. Thanks for watching.